Alright guys, I just did a whole video review and wasn't recording. I am terrible at this. I always do this. Alright, so today I have a big thing that came in. Stoked about this. I've been waiting for this. If you're on the ECF, you already heard me in the forum talking about how excited I am. This thing is by far my new favorite thing ever. I took it to work today. I've got it since 1 o'clock. It is now 1 o'clock. I've had a full 12 hours with it. No complaints whatsoever. This is it. This is a copper. This is so intense. I guess this is the hex version. I imagine because the hexagon on the bottom, because of the ridges, the bolts. This thing is amazing. You don't have to worry at all with it, it seems like. So let me show you just the body and everything. So I got the package, and the package included the hex, a charger, 2 CR2s, 3 sample bottles, 3 milliliter sample bottles of 555 Marlboro and tobacco from Good Profits. Juice is alright. Maybe I'll do a review on one. And 2 atomizers, and these are really nice atomizers too. I'm not really sure what kind of atomizer they are. They're not the Black Hots. I'm thinking that they're the Joys, because you can see the it's a lot thinner than the Black Hawk ones. So maybe they're Joys and the Black Hawks the generic brands. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's besides the point. So when you get this thing, alright, these are really thick, so it grabs onto them no problem. It's simple. You have a hole down there because for 6 volts you are using unprotected batteries, and that's for the chemical or whatever to be released if anything ever does happen. But I've heard that the battery will stop producing vapor once it is that low. The spring is nice and flexible, so that's really nice. The batteries fit so snug in here. This is the CR2s, and there is no room to escape at all. And they sit out a little bit when 2 are in line. They stick out a little bit, and what you do is you just give it one nice 2 turns, and it's in there. You don't have to keep on tightening it. It's in there all the way. You can also put a 14500 battery in there, which I took to work because it lasts me, so I don't have to worry about anything. And you give it a couple more notches because it's a little bit shorter, and it doesn't move around or anything. So that's really nice, especially the capability of having a 14500 at 3.7 volts or 2 CR2s at 6 volts. That's perfect for me, I think. I don't think I'll ever have to buy anything else unless batteries go bad or something. So this is the 510 version, and I was really skeptical about some of the other ones, and I was really skeptical period about this because I thought it was going to be way long. I guess that's just the RN one. It seems really way too long, like that much longer, plus your atomizer on top. So maybe it's just that one, but this one seems perfect. It's not too small. The way I'm doing it now is I'm putting my thumbnail right on it and pushing down. Use my lip a couple times. Don't really like that. Just seems a little bit of a hassle, but if you do, you can actually not worry about chipping a tooth or something, because the spring isn't that powerful. It's just powerful enough to go down and a little bit to go up, so you don't have to worry about that or worry about anything really. My package had the 2 brass ones. Looks pretty nice. I like my black atomizer on it a lot more, actually. It looks a little bit more sleeker, but Let me just give you guys the full height of it. Alright, and so this is an Envy, and that's a pretty good size comparison. You know, it's a little bit taller than it, but what are you gonna do? So it's really small. You know, it fits in my fist perfect. If I were ever getting into a bar fight anytime soon, I could reach in my pocket and have this. Because it's that big and bulky. Not as big as a silver bullet, but it's still nice and flush with my hand. Good fist pack. But that's besides the point. Let's get to the vapor. So this is a 14500. This is what I use my Nico stick. It lasts me a good day and a half, maybe longer, but I usually just take them off, throw them on the charger, get them in the morning, and switch it out. And so it fits in here. It fits inside, so my finger can go out, and you'll see with the CR2s that it sticks out a little bit. So that just means that you have to tighten it a little bit more. So it's in there now. And let me show you the vapor from 3.7 volts on the copper. This thing puts out a lot more vapor than I would expect, especially for 3.7 volts. I'll give you guys the side. So great vapor, especially for 3.7. I didn't expect to get that much vapor at all. Maybe it's because of the brass body, but that's the only thing I can think of it. There is no soldering, so it's just straight to your atomizer. So you're getting a lot of vapor. This is freshly charged too, so maybe it's at 4.2 or something right now. I need to get a multimeter and figure this stuff out. So 3.7 volts, I'm still getting a lot of vapor, but this is what it's all about. 6 volts. This is my new. It's just amazing. So 2 CR2s. See how it sticks out. So you don't need to push it in anymore. And this is 6 volts. I love this thing. You know, when it can put out that much vapor with a 3-second hit, it's so amazing. Alright, let me just count down for you guys. Let me give you guys a side shot now. It makes you float, really. Throat hits are amazing now on liquid that I didn't have throat hits. I'm starting to get it now at 6 volts. I did have a 6 volt device that I modded myself, and it was 2 CR2s and a Nico stick. Kind of had to fuck around to get that to work, but I've had 6 volt before, and this thing is way more intense than that was. I love it. I've dropped it a good 5 times already. I'm really clumsy with some of the stuff that I'm holding in my hands. Sometimes it'll just slip because my hands go numb all the time. That's just because it's been cold out and my hands are always cold. Check it out, guys. To each your own. I don't think I will ever be getting rid of this. This is my new favorite thing. I don't even think I'm probably gonna just get rid of my USB pass-through because the battery lives on these, I think there's a good 4 to 5 hours, but 14500s fit in there, so it lasts all day. Check it out. To each your own. Have fun. Get one. Check it out.